So I've heard mixed things about Biomutant. I'm interested to play it myself. This is the type of game that I tend to like to play in my non-card game stuff. Um, is a single-player story-driven game with third-person combat. Might be a scotch loud. My first time playing this one. I did finish all of the DLC for the Spider-Man PS4. I believe this one technically is an indie game too, which is pretty impressive given the there is a seizure warning here, is a good note for people at home. He's sure someone that is prone to that, flashing lights and stuff like that as we jump around. Yeah, the full Spider-Man playthrough is up on adjust so the image is barely visible. What image? All right, so probably about there. Yeah, I think basically every major video game that has, on average, has a seizure warning. I actually have Cyber Sleuth purchased for the Switch. I just never got around to it. We might at some point. I think our Kung Fu Panda friend might be a little screwed, chat. By the way, this one is not a PlayStation exclusive. I know a number of the ones that I've been playing have been. So if you like the look of this game, this one's on Xbox and PC as well, I believe.
How can something as beautiful as this be dying? A plague is ruining the land, but the tree of life still stands. Question is, for how long? End is coming to the new world. The tribes stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down.
Ooh.
This is a story with an unusual beginning. So, let's expect an unusual end.
Oh yeah, I believe, if I recall, I believe you can play an anti-hero in this game. I think you can align with one of the groups that's looking to destroy things instead of fix things.
Biomutant.
Let's do medium.
Encode your DNA.
Encode the DNA. Nimble, developed, anthropic breed. Nimble and dexterous at the cost of a lesser developed intellect, so fast and dumb. Hybrid offshoot that compensate the lack of mental prowess with physical strength, strong and dumb. Hybrid outcast with an even DNA string, making it apt for both physical and mental challenge. Okay. Making it extremely tough and resilient. Renowned for highly evolved mind, its genius is directly interlinked with the power of ki, which amplifies psionic output. Oh, so there's like a magic-ish system. The definition of an idealized breed, its lineage is gone in the direction of form and appearance, which is dominated over function. Rex is both physical and mental. This is dexterous. I do this. I kind of like being a jack of all trades when they let me pick characters. I guess this has gone in the direction of form, so this is less intellect, it says here. A little bit of everything. I think I like this one. Let's do Rex. Find your character's starting attributes. See more detailed explanation of what effect each attribute has. Press the thing.
Define your genetic structure.
Oh, so you can like push it in different directions where you want to be. Oh, and your character changes based on which direction you push in. Like, if you get swole, you get thicker. That's a thick bottom mouse there with the vitality, chat. Look at how big our brain could be. Look how big our brain could be. The little-headed charisma. Let's get something balanced-ish here between intellect and agility. Looks like an average-sized mouse brain. Dude, let's
choose a genetic resilience.
Genetic resilience. You want to be resistant to biohazard and cold, or should we just leave it a little bit? You want to just be a generalist and leave it right in the middle? My video's literally just covering up bars that don't matter. There's nothing back there. I feel like I'm in for the coward split.
Choose your fur style.
Fur style. I'm just gonna click the randomize button until we get one that looks cool. And, oh, I like the white mouse look. It's like reddish in the middle. It's kind of cool. Get that.
Pick your main color.
We get to pick the color. Oh wait. How do I go
Choose
back?
your fur style.
Oh, okay. So we could be like pinkish or bluish. Okay, well that changes my opinion on things.
Pick your main color.
Ooh. Oh, I can rotate him around too. Okay, I like that.
Choose your detail color.
Oh, we get to choose the other color too? Oh, that's sick. It can be a blue rat. It could be white. It could be green. He looks a little ill. Looks like. Okay.
Pick a class.
Class. Okay. Your ranged weapons reload instantly. Your next magazine is granted 20%.
Commando. Deadeye.
Skillful rogue. Outside
Commando.
the Operate an elite special. Range weapons inflict 10% more damage.
Psyfreak.
Oh. Oh, how could I not be a magic rat, chat? You expect me to be like some kind of plebeian rat with a gun?
Saboteur.
We've got swords.
Sentinel. Psy-Freak.
Magic rat.
Psy-Freak chosen.
Yes.
Good choice.
I agree.
Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living. But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
Let me introduce myself. I'm the light and bright side of you, or your inner voice to be precise, an echo of balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
Seems more like you're being light-headed if you ask me, but you'll come around eventually.
We get angels and demons on our shoulders, chat.
But what comes around goes all the way back around. So, it's better to stick to your instincts. You can't fight what's in your nature.
In your nature, and here I was hoping we'd be all about natural selection, survival of the strongest, and so forth. If that's not instinct, then I don't know what is.
Natural selection is all about evolution and progress, and as soon as there's enough light, darkness will disappear.
Aura somewhat light. Oh, I bet our actual...
Right is always right. Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others. Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
Ow. X into R2. We can parry the big guy. Circle, square. Oh, we can do the shatter your stick thingy, chat. Like he did in the
Better
opener.
make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story. This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
That was an actual loading screen. I think that's the longest loading screen I've seen on the PlayStation 5. Usually it's pretty quick.
The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die.
Move towards an enemy to target them with melee attacks. Aim the camera towards an enemy to target them with ranged attacks. Reload your range weapon by pressing R1. Use an ability, press the button it's bound to. To use an ability, press the button it's bound to while pressing and holding L2. To throw a sparkling ball of key energy that damages an enemy, hold the mutation select and press the bound input. Key energy is used for dodging, using mutations, and performing special attacks. If you're out of key, you'll be unable to perform these actions.
Misery.
Our character appears to be fairly durable. A lot of hit points up top there. I think I mostly died from accidental drowning in my playthrough. You found a weapon special effect add-on. Attach it to your ranged weapon to give it extra damage type for as long as the ammo lasts. Some enemies have resistance or weaknesses to special things, so use them wisely. Oh, this is a consumable. Okay. So like any good RPG player, I'm going to collect these consumables and never use them because I might need them at some point in the future. Attach a special effect, add-on, select through the consumable, quick menu, jump in the menu, hold up. Found medical bag. They can help heal you. Your health doesn't automatically regenerate in combat. You have to use consumables or find other ways to heal. You can apply the bandage from the quick select menu by holding. That's full. Out of Aether, use. Yeah.
The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death, but some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
Remember to parry enemy attacks. Attacks you see lightning bolts flash above their heads. Press L1. To Matt, thank you for the 17 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Fallen enemies shall be looted for healing items. Find a highlighted fallen enemy and press the triangle. Oh, it appeals to my loot goblin sense of being. Look at all the things we can loot goblin chat. Anyone who's played this before, do I have limited amounts of shooty ammo? Or is it just, does it automatically come back? It automatically comes back forever. Alright, good.
Crack-a-doom.
Crack-a-doom. Kacha! We are ninja rats yet. Our key does come back. That's nice. Some enemies carry large shields. You need to break the shield with melee attacks before you can damage the enemy. Ow. The comic book style wars and stuff are really cute. Beating enemies and completing quests will give you XP. Leveling up allows you to raise one of your attributes by 10. You'll get a skill point to unlock skills in Wung Fu and the perks menu. One level up, please. You can increase an attribute of choice by 10. Pick an attribute you want to increase from the list. Intellect makes our stuff regenerate faster. I do enjoy being lucky, chat. Lucky's a pretty big percentage increase. Can make ourselves smarter too, though. Start by being lucky. I am lucky professionally. Need upgrade points when leveling up. These acquire new special attacks and perks. Select the type of weapon you want to unlock your special attack for. We appear to be unarmed. Tap to perform a spinning kick.
What are you playing?
Called Biomutant, or a ninja rat. Oh, we already have that? This is the... Oh, these are already unlocked. Got it. Finish an unarmed melee change by launching a pillar and a spike jam.
You can't do that one because you don't have enough of those. That's why it's red.
It is red because I don't have enough. You're very smart, child. One could argue too smart for your own good. You have more upgrade points. Remember to spend them. Oh, we have more upgrade points.
You got 0 of those, so you can't really make
Wait,
it.
do we have upgrade points? No, I think we're done.
Do you upgrade more? Amy, if you have to go to that door.
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
Danger, we might be. Oops.
We got an old world claw bar. Oh, it said when I get more. Got it.
That's not a good name. What is this?
I don't know. Let's find out.
And like there's...
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy.
Oops.
You're on your way to performing a special attack. Possible special attacks are prompted in the lower right-hand corner of the screen. Pressing it indicates... Show...
Whoa.
Our poor little rat went down the
Find a
drain
way out
shaft.
of this place. No, really, I mean it.
What?
No, I got it. And look it.
Rabbit's leap, the double jump.
Rabbit. And we do...
The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ
Play
stress.
we
Logs
have
that
to
affect the
say
cellular
play
coding
at-
strands of
we
any
have-
living being when absorbed.
Oh, look at that,
including
shit.
you.
We dove him into the ground.
Ow.
Oh, nailed him.
I need to put the mail. Get it? Get it? And I would just...
Look at our combo, chat. Do you know we're a combo gamer here? You absorbed a biolob. These are points to unlock mutations you collect by... Boys, you need to get out of my office. Would you need to play with the owl head out in the basement? Thank you. You use the bioblobs to unlock special mutant powers by accessing the mutation part of the menu. Go to the mutation menus to unlock psi powers and upgrade your resistances. Psi powers. Alright, so we have Spark Ball. Oh, we don't have any psi points. Biogex? Oh, this is what we have. Got it. Okay. To use Mammoth, press the input. You have bound to the ability while facing an enemy. This will infect any small humanoid hit. Infected enemies attack their allies instead of you. To use Vile Bite, press the input you have bound to. It will make you spew toxic slush in the direction you are facing. That's a heck of a mutation. Oh, that's kind of sweet. Rad Wisps. Inflict radioactive damage to enemies hit by the particles. Alright, let's save up for one of these better ones, I think. Collect some bio points. Shadow Lord, thanks for the 7 months, by the way, if you're still here. Sorry, I missed that one.
Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
Oh, chat, this is a capitalism destroyed the world hellscape, and the animals have mutated that were left behind. You found a puzzle. These are scattered around the world. Some open new paths, while others feature different rewards. Switch. Which node is selected? Use L. Rotate nodes. Press L1 and R1. This is the number of rotations you have left. The higher your intellect, the more moves you have. Each node has a certain position and must be rotated to complete the puzzle. Running out of moves before may have consequences.
Just a few moves left. Make them count. There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
The result was Psychic Ninja Rat shit.
The sound of spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door.
A bit of puzzling was a bit of a stretch.
There you go.
Perfectly countering an enemy attack will stun them. A stunned enemy has stars circling above their head, and after hitting the enemy again, you launch it up in the air by pressing L1.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. Took care of it. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
The humans are all
Valuable.
gone. There's just bio rats left, chat.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of...
Not Muma and Popsy, chat.
He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
By default, dialogues are set to advance from one NPC to the next line automatically. If you want to manually advance the dialogue, you can change that in the accessibility settings. That's nice. Oh, look at us. We're a little baby psychic rat, chat. We have two eyes in this timeline. We're gonna get to see Uma and Popsy.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here. You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget. He understands
It's
why
Rat
you
Elvis,
came all
chat.
the way out here to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life. You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding. You've found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's ki energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life. The small tree you saw up there where you met will eventually grow into a tree of life and start giving back to nature. It'll be the heart of the land. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree.
It's a nice way to
You'll
say
need a
you're
net
killing
to
them to
catch
feed the
the
tree.
Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy. You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed.
They do look like little
One day,
potatoes.
he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Urge the nana with the tree. We're gonna smash the potato into the tree, chat. Ooh, the potato really made the tree grow.
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Mooma will be able to protect us.
Mooma'll always protect me.
He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Mooma comes looking for you. You did good here today. No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not. He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived.
World Eaters don't sound good.
The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eater's DNA into overdrive. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route.
Jumbo Puff doesn't sound harmful. That sounds like
Wiz
squishy and
is
fluffy.
still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Nocco has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Googlide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own.
PG-13 Dr. Seuss. It does kind of have vibes like that.
Understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters. You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb. Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
The power lines over the top are a nice touch. So is that like end of tutorial? Seems like it. Yeah, adventure begins.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged.
Cartographically challenged.
Let's see.
Signposts are found near locations of interest around the world. You unlock a signpost when interacting with it. You can fast travel to a signpost you've unlocked by selecting on the map. To open the map at any time. Oh, neat. So you don't have to be at a fast travel point. You can jump to it. Got it. I like that our character runs on all fours.
Must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive. He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
I've heard about that bad thing, but it's not really a problem because I don't expect the bad thing to actually impact me. Can you believe the leopard ate his face, chat? Your inner balance is two halves that completes a wholeness that flows through all things. At times, you're able to manifest your balance through deeds and dialogue choices. Few are those who always act in the same manner, and our wholeness is the sum of the choices we make and the actions we take. The balance of your actions creates an aura score, which affects dialogue with other characters.
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart.
Interacting with captives and Psi shrines will award you Psi points used to unlock Psi powers. Powers can only be unlocked once you've reached the required dark or light inner balance. Oh,
anyway,
so being good
he
or
needs
bad.
help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
That's very true. Intentions don't matter.
He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
Yeah, one criticism I've heard from other people
Spark of light in you.
Is that the narrator does most of it. I don't know. It's kind of cute, the gibberish with the narrator over the top. I don't really mind this take on things. I just hate having to read everything personally. So long as it's voiced in some manner, I think this seems reasonable. We'll see if my opinion changes when once we're a few more hours in.
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
I would assume that the choice of the narrator is a budgetary related thing, though. You've gained a Psi point. I believe this was an indie product. An indie project. I think their team was like sub 20 people, if I recall correctly.
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important. Out of Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are two nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor.
They sound like my kind of rats.
Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
It sounds like a pretty bad thing, narrator friend.
Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do.
Your current and started quests are shown in the journal. You can change which ones by opening the journal tab. I got a side point too, right? Whoa, that looks sick. Need light aura 10. Use blink. Press the input you have bound to teleport you in the direction, creating a shockwave where you reappear. Yeah, I like mobility ones. You can select and change equipment and weapons in the inventory. The circle icon represents part of the body that it's equipped to. Outfits where you can create different gear setups. Uh-oh.
Another
Uh-oh, we're naked.
It's either the tunnel.
I didn't
or the
mean to be a
motor
naked
bridge.
rat.
What'll it be?
All right, hold on. Let's fix being a naked rat real quick. Have a little decency. I don't have items for most of these. That makes sense. In silver grip. Spark gloves. I like my spark gloves.
It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded.
I think we're gonna go for a light playthrough, chat.
One-on-one.
Wait, how do I know who is who? Well, I hope these are the light people. Certainly stopped attacking me after,
This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone. That's the Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know.
He does pee on the
Let's see.
signposts. I missed that the first time. That's, very animalistic of us.
It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Wonders why the Sifu would want to see you, but he'll let you in and give it a try.
Thanks for the follows, Floofies and Titan. Welcome to the channel this afternoon.
Sibi? Lapanen aginkan man. Karatna fal hutut mustugai la wute.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace.
I believe in unity, chat.
The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you. He heard you took out-of-date side against the scavengers in Bunker 101. It seems you believe in helping your next, and that's something you have in common. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense your kind-hearted.
Kidling?
The
I call
Sifu
my
says
kids that from now
sometimes
on.
one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. There were 6 of them, but the unity fell apart after Lupa Lupin attacked the old village. Soon after, they formed new tribes based on their own values, and when the Blight started, the animosity escalated to war.
We're gonna bring peace to the rats,
Myriad
chat.
wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. If you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow. You'll unite the tribes and defeat the World Eaters to save the Tree of Life.
Sets the end goal to save the Tree of Life. Using destiny for defeated rival Sifu is limited to unite or subdue.
He was
Join the
hoping
light
you'd
rats,
join
Jeb.
them. You understand that there's no harm in doing good to others. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes. The one you should coerce first is the Jagni tribe.
Ah, the old paw shake, chat.
Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of.
We are a magic ninja rat, Apothis.
He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. A war that bonds as much as it breaks. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. He remembers your kind and unselfish soul and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good. Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong and can sometimes come to life. Passing the old village on your way to the first rival outpost might help.
Looks like the flashback we had already will probably be a regular thing. The range of colors in the game are very pleasant. Doesn't look like there's fall damage. Just gotta find out if there's fall damage, chat. Some civilians have information about secret locations nearby. You can try to ask for the information, but it's not likely they'll give it up unless you make use of one of your main attributes. The chance they'll give up information is much higher. If you fail your check, you'll lose one of your attribute points.
Says there's an interesting place nearby that no one knows about, but doesn't really want to talk about it right now. Thanks you for rising from your past to be a better person. Seems surprised you have to go.
Pass through the cave. Right. How many one-eyed, memory-deficient rats have they sent on this quest before you? Asking the real question. No, I'm a special one-eyed rat. Thank you very much. Afternoon, Nutri. Nurit? Nurit, I think, actually. Put the T in the wrong spot. For the follow. Alright, so how does this one work? We press it, and we jump forward. Neat.
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially. Deformed and unfeathered.
Yikes.
not dead yet.
It's just like, there's a little ankle biter here, chat. It does have a bit of a God of War vibe with the carrying the stick around. There's only a 2% increase on everything now. Alright, I'm gonna go
That's
lucky
more
for the
like
first
it.
couple. We do want to be extra lucky, chat. Wanted to wait on those. Oh, you can upgrade resistance with these points too. That's interesting. Missed that earlier. Finished a ranged weapon chained with a cartwheel kick. Shoot, shoot, kick. Interesting. We wear clothes, no need for cold resistance. I don't know about that. My rat's gonna be great at children card game. Yeah, you see, you understand. When I say be luckier, chat, I mean just being put more attribute points into your luck skill.
Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer.
A tingling sensation, you say? Maybe it's meaningful. Nope, actually just had to pee, sorry. Maybe that was the tingling sensation
Let's
taken
see.
care of.
As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over.
Child flashback.
Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind. Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. He understands Wang Fu is hard. That's why your Muma only has 6 disciples. Doing just one thing helps you get more done in less time. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. And he'll be honored.
Swim. You can swim in most waters. While in very deep water, you slowly lose key energy. When you're out of key, you'll drown.
He says that wasn't too bad, was it? He says a feeling that you're going to drown is a great reminder of the need to learn how to swim. But you need practice. Lots of practice. Judging by your Muma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. The dedication to training is important. You can't rely solely on the fact that Wang Fu is in your blood. You
I like
should
that she's
know,
blue like us,
practice
chat.
makes perfect. She'll see you at the village square. She says that's good. With a passion for learning, you'll never cease to grow.
Train with our
Here's
Muma,
another
chat.
familiar face with lots on his mind. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. He thinks you're truly a kidling of your environment. You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find some.
I actually greatly prefer the narrator to just having text on screen. I'm told that, search the rubbish pile. I'm told that you can turn the narrator off if you prefer reading. But I like the narrator. Digging through trash, chat. Digging through trash. We've fully adopted our rat persona as we dig through garbage here.
He wonders what usefulness you found. He says whatever it is, it shouldn't be left lying around on the ground. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. That's the spirit. You can't make a difference unless you get your hands dirty.
It does. That's what game. I played Fable a bunch as a kid.
Upcycle,
It is
the
big
scrap
Fable
you
vibes.
found would be a good start.
You can also turn off the gibberish and just have the narrator. Oh, that's good to know. I think I like it. The gibberish is kind of endearing. Here you can modify existing weapons or armor, or if you're feeling creative, create entirely new weapons from scratch. With the right pieces, you can craft your own weapons. To start crafting your weapon, first select the base. This defines which kind of weapons you'll craft. 3 types of melee weapons: crush, one-handed slash, and two-handed slash. Continue crafting your weapons, select the handle slot. Select the handle you want. Oh, did I pick one by mistake? Oh yeah, you can pick from these. Got it.
You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He believes being considerate will help you feel at peace with yourself. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this. It looks
The
like
characters
she's
are a
starting to
bit
lose
bug
her
stacks by
patience.
me, yeah.
You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away. Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent hardship on nature and the environment. It's your future. She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone. She won't live forever, you know that. But she intends to make the most of every day she
don't leave
gets,
us, Muma.
especially the ones you share together. You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her. They look determined. Better watch out.
Please, chat.
He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going. He says that it's not too late for you to turn back, though. There's no way they'll let you pass. He wants to know who you think you are. You'll have to face pain at some point. He offers to help you get it over with.
As any other room for a bit was wondering, man, that sounds like Fable.
She asks if you're hurt. What happened? If confidence is silent and insecurity is loud, she thinks you're absolutely right. The
It
most
is, Jim.
important thing is that you're okay.
You're okay.
It's time to focus on your training now.
Right, to train with Muma, chat.
Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best. He asks if you could help him too before you leave for training. He wishes that was true for your Muma too, but guiding the village into the future and teaching Wang Fu to her disciples seems more important for every day. He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can upcycle some old fabrics.
Such a good little garbage rat, chat. Wish you were half the garbage rat we were.
He's curious to see what you've found. He's all for renewal and has even considered making the trip out into the wilds to look for a bionucleus pool and refresh his DNA. He says it's about time you learned how and offers to teach you, starting with the scrap you found.
When looting, you'll find add-ons that needs to be crafted onto an item to increase the stats of it. To upgrade armor and clothing, select a slot and then press square. Extra crit chance. Or like put something in the front too, huh? Oh, it changes the armor rating too. Got it. Fancy.
The style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks sharp on you.
Father Old Villager 03A player text choice.
Wear it to practice.
Whee!
He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this.
It's our first bug. Alright, Muma, I'm ready.
Your Muma says it's about time you got here. Wants you to understand that you can do anything if you work really hard. She says she is eager to get started. You don't have much time left before the sun goes down.
Such a good little training rat. Ooh, look at us, chat. Doing the rat
Your
fist.
Mooma says you did well today. She's so proud of you.
Berry?
Thanks
you,
you for
Mooma.
being such a good student.
That's because she's a good Mooma, chat.
Been working on a present for you, with the help of Gizmo and Wiz.
Berry?
You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it.
Is that animal smoking a bong?
Catchy.
Berry?
Your Mooma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful.
Ben Nampusa.
A piece of Scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech that makes it a potent communication device.
Ganaruta.
It's
cell
called an
phone chip?
automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see.
Under surveillance.
Ben Nampusa.
You're lucky to have such a fine helper with you.
Kanamunta.
Your Mooma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day.
Boilakudo.
Says a good rest makes you ready for tomorrow. Rest, and you'll find strength for tomorrow.
We're such a little baby rat in these. The parents are so much bigger.
Nothing could stop Lupa Lupin from setting the world on fire.
Antoro. Kensi. Kamamun.
Your Mooma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire. That's just adding fuel to the flames. Give it a last burst and you'll make it.
Our village was so cute though, chat.
Asadudu.
Your Mooma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Lupa Lupin. This time there's no escape. She can hear him coming.
Kodotuku.
Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsy, and those she was chosen to lead. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present.
And we watch our Mooma die, chat? Do we get to like ankle bite this guy into the ground?
You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Mooma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow.
This is a Disney movie? It is kind of Disney movie-esque, parent dying at the beginning driving the story. You know, except for the magic powers and the guns. I guess Disney movies often have magic powers, the guns.
Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you.
Muma drowned,
The
chat.
creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now.
Poor Muma.
If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity, when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory.
Got Popsy too, chat.
As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on.
All that remains is... Listen, game. This is supposed to be escapism. You can now craft weapons and modify the gear in the crafting menu. Got it.
The tribe's caught a fluffy hulk. Better watch out, it's no pet.
What are the odds the Fluffy Hulk stays caught?
Fluff Hulk's on the loose.
You know what I want to know, chat? So, the guns that we have, do we create rat-sized guns? Or are our rats people-sized? Whoa, ouch.
You're half dead.
Yeah, maybe I'm half alive, okay? That'd be a downer, Mr. Narrator.
They've received news a Ronin had strengthened their ranks and were looking forward to meeting you. A group of myriad crusaders already headed out to Jagni's Mercadorpus outpost and are waiting for you there. You should hurry there and help them best the outpost. Not really. It's west of Bricktown. You can spot Gizmo's chug yard from the hill it resides on.
We have a level up. All right, we're getting diminishing turns We're getting diminishing returns on the luck at this point. I would put 1 more point into luck, and then we'll probably start doing some other skills here. We're only getting 1% on the crit chance. We'll get 2% on the loot chance. Do like an extra chance at loot. We have 2 upgrade points. I do wish, one interface thing I wish it did is I wish I could like select upgrade points from here to go to where I spend them. It's a little weird that I have to like go to a different menu to do it. Maneuvers. Do I already have all of these? Finish your melee chain by firing your gun. Rapidly fire a burst of bullets after double jumping. Yeah. Double jump shoot.
Look, an emergency box from the old days, when you needed to pack a punch to survive. Wow, bet that nut makes a tight fist.
Old world knock fist. On the knock fist, this tool can be used to punch through walls. It can even be used as a weapon and can be equipped from the gear menu. Knock knock. Oh. Switch weapons, either go to the quick menu through the gear or select the hand slots. Oh, that's what that does? Got it. So this is my spark gloves. This is the Pew Pew Bork Spracka.
Tunnels like this still carry echoes from the past. Can you hear it?
Enemy with special attacks fills one of the super Wufeng icons on the left of your character. When all the icons are filled, you can activate the super Wung Fu state. You need to use different special attack to fill up the next icon. Whoa. Oh, the special attacks you use are per weapon. You're ready to activate your Super Wung Fu. Press LR. With Super Wung Fu active, you'll perform different, more powerful attacks. Super Wung Fu is powerful, can only be active for a limited amount of time. Turtle Strike, Ground Slam, Knock, Bonk Bonk.
Running low. That's a good find.
Oh, we got a hat. Look at that. That looks really easy to see out of. You find a new weapon type, you'll spend upgrade points to unlock special attacks for that weapon. Okay. Okay. Jet-propelled ground smash. That's kind of sweet. Chain of attacks, the jet-powered uppercut. Square, square, triangle. R2, R2, triangle. Neat. I do have to say, I really love, you see how it shows praying mantis in the corner, pressing R2 after I double jump. I like that it has the reminder in the corner letting you know, hey, you're doing this thing and you can finish with a combo. So you don't have to like constantly look at the buttons as you're getting a feel for it. It's like, hey, you're close.
If only you were as tall as a tree. That notice board, filled with the leftovers of used-to-be wants. You're getting close to one of those old Toxanol brick towns. Pay attention. The Toxanol Corporation made this place, and then just threw it away when they were done with it. Toxanol never cared about the waste, as long as they didn't have to pay to clean it up. There
Sounds
must
like
be a
capitalism.
track somewhere in this brick town. Just hope it's not buried. You found the whereabouts, the deepest, darkest forest in the land, sometimes hard to see for all the trees.
I like that it puts green circles over our friends now that we've joined them. Remember? That really hurt, Chip. I like that we can dodge under the big ones.
Feel your way through.
fight the shields there.
That's a Jagni tribe outpost.
Gonna start a war, chat? I thought we joined the clan pushing for peace. Peace is never an option. Look at how afraid all these villagers are, chat, and we saved them! Such a nice little person. Set them free. Look at how happy they are! We brightened the world, chat. We did the right thing. Okay. Luck is... We're getting a 2% and a 2% increase again. I said I was going to be done with luck, but a 2% on both again.
That ain't bad.
How high can we get our crit rate? Alright, we're officially a luck dump stat character, chat. We're officially full on luck dump statting. That doesn't look very good. You found a biocontaminated container. You can collect biolobs and use these to unlock mutations in the menus or to change your appearance. Oh, appearance changing. Okay. What's going on, Stewie? Thanks for the follow. Good afternoon. Just checking out Biomutant for the first time today. Seems rather an endearing world setting. Our rat monks. The combat seems fairly interesting. We got a bio point out of it. Sweet. Well, that's a biggin. Let's take a leak. I'm glad we got some big boys on our team.
Let's see. Says it's time to set the outpost free. Inflict as little damage as possible as you make your way through to the rival captain. Freedom is not worth having in a world that's doomed. Here's the first line of defense.
The combo system where it encourages you to do 3 different combos while you play is really interesting.
That's a bomb lobber.
Encourages you to have a variety of play patterns. What does it want me to do? Oh, I want me to hit it back at it. Got it.
Wrecked it.
Got it.
That twirly wheel works that drain pipe. Spin the twirly wheel and open that drain.
Alright. Almost messed it up.
Everything's clocking together.
Our swimming animation is definitely
Key.
something.
Keep going. That cage is holding a helper.
Look at us, chat.
They never lost hope you'd come, but weren't sure if they'd last long enough to see it. Says the tribe's been hard on them. Wants revenge on those who caged them, but trust you'll take care of it.
We got this. We got this, chat. Exterminino Frugrapster. Interesting. I think I like my Pew Pew Bashbraka better. I wonder who got to name the weapons in this game. Would have been a fun endeavor.
A sharpshooter. The scaffolding looks unstable. Better stay clear of the red ray. Here's the second line of defense. Red means danger.
Am I supposed to, like, put that barrel into the bottom here? And, like, break it, or are we supposed to deal with the guards first? Like, We're supposed to deal with the guards first. How's this game so far? It's been reasonable. Combat seems like it's got a good range of variety. Oh, we can get this guy to do this.
Timber.
Got it.
Bet a big bump will bring it down. Switched off the light. A barrel shoot. Smack it to get a barrel out of it. Then hit it toward the gate and blast it. That looks splody. Shoot it and watch it blow. Not too close, though. Kaboom! You're in. Almost there. The outpost belongs to your tribe now.
Ah, we control the land. Got it.
He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger.
Sifu's got our back, chat. All of our good little rat friends. Well, the Sifu gets carried around on a chair. I don't know how I feel about that. Each tribe has its own tribe weapon. You defeat a rival tribe, you acquire its weapon. By helping your own tribe, you've acquired its weapon. You're now allied with the tribe. You can decide to switch your allegiance to ally with a different tribe, go to a tribe fort, talk to a Sifu to change
Says you
your
did a
allegiance.
great job capturing the outpost. You've earned the privilege of carrying the tribe's weapon. Figures the honor belongs to the tribe, too. Out of Date says he's doing his best to keep up, but from what he can tell, it seems you're making progress with the tribe conflict.
Tamuk Gabamuktab.
He had a feeling you'd get along with the Myriad tribe, but it remains to be seen what the future holds for your alliance.
Boyubut Paigatawa.
You seem to share the same values as the Myriad tribe. You both have the same optimistic outlook on life. At least, for now.
Hasn't been beaten out of us yet, chat.
But Out of Date emphasizes that solving the tribe conflict won't matter unless you help make a stand against the World Eaters.
Okay, so two-pronged part.
Out of Date's forebodings are justified. The Jumbo Puff needs to be taken care of.
So like two-parted World Eaters, but also Rat Tribe conflict.
He says the time has come to confront the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West route. Gizmo is working on making his Mekton strong enough to endure the oxygen-deprived dead zone all the way out to the World Eater. You should get over there and see what you can do to help.
Upgrade points. We leveled up again. Okay, how much do we get with luck this time? We get 2 points. We get 3 percentage points on the bottom, chat. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oh, we need to keep saving these up. This needs Light Aura level 10. I really want Freeze. Light Aura 20. Well, this is a Dark Aura. Dark Aura looks less cool than the Light Aura spells anyways. I really want the Freeze. What were we looking for? No, we did Biogenics. Oh, the Wung Fu. Old World Clonk. Oh, we already have all of these. Maneuvers, Super Wung Fu. try Boomerang, has different skills. Neat. Alright, I think this looks like a decent break point for the afternoon. We can start tomorrow heading towards the first World Eater, it looks like. It's very reasonable. I heard a lot of mixed things about this game from various people for a variety of reasons. I'm glad we poked into it. Shout out to Ranting Bob if you're around for the donation to check this one out. And it's going to be our
love another fresh start.
It's going to be our afternoon game for the next little bit here. I think if you're new to the channel, thanks for dropping in today. We had a few falls when we were playing Stewie, Nutri, Titan, Floofsies. Any of you hung out through the end. I'm planning to do some of Biomutant here at the end of my stream. Will be about 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Central. It's a little bit after 3 p.m. Central now. If you want to follow my whole playthrough, it'll be up on my YouTube channel start to finish. This first segment will get added there later this evening once it's done processing. And I'll be back. I am taking Wednesday off this week since I was live Saturday and Sunday over the weekend. But I'll be live tomorrow afternoon with some more Biomutant in the afternoon and Magic in the morning. And then Thursday and Friday this week as well. So thanks everybody for hanging out. Hopefully catch some of you around again tomorrow. Peace, folks.